Hi everyone. So here I am on my way to Cape Liberty in New Jersey for my first since the restart cruise. I'm going to be cruising for 5 days aboard Oasis of the Seas, heading up to Canada for a couple of stops. I'm on this one alone. Kathy didn't want to go through all of the pre-testing and all of the protocols and so on. So I'm on this one solo, which is different. I've never done that before. But I have set up 4 goals for myself, and I just thought I'd do a little bit of an introduction here on what those 4 goals are. The first of the 4 goals was to take my Chevy Bolt electric vehicle someplace where I was going to have to do some DC fast charging on the road in order to get back because the distance was too far for a single charge on the battery. What ended up happening, however, is I'm driving Kathy's RAV4, so I'm not using electric at all, and she's going to be living with the electric car for the 5 days while I'm away. And actually, that's a good thing because I wanted her to get used to using it and, getting by with it. And I have a feeling she's really going to like the size of it and so on, and not having to stop and put $5 plus gallons of gas into the car. Once aboard the ship, I have several goals that I'm going to try to do while I'm there so that I don't just become a couch potato in between meals. One of the things I'm going to do is try to walk 10,000 steps a day. Typically, I get 6,000 steps, 7,000 steps a day, but I'm going to make a point of getting 10,000 or more per day by walking the halls or doing whatever. Another goal that I have in mind to do is to actually read an entire book during the 5 days. I have a tendency to be a movie watcher, so I don't really get around to finishing a book. It takes me weeks doing a little bit of reading here and there in order to complete a single book. But I'm going to make a point of trying to do that and get a whole book read during the 5 day cruise. The third goal I have for on board the ship is we use the activity tracker on our Apple Watches, and it involves 3 rings. And what I'm going to try to do is make sure that I do enough activity on board the ship to close all 3 of those rings. And I won't get into just what each ring involves. I'll leave that to you to go on the internet and see what that's about. But in any event, it's basically staying active, getting up, walking around, and that kind of thing. So I'm making a goal of completing all 3 of those rings every day. So there you have it. I've got the 4 goals, one of which, of course, is done because I took Kathy's car. But I'm on my way right now. The weather looks pretty good. So talk to you later.